Oh, the weird countdown thing? Yeah. Pop Jr. So Sam is Manalake, Remand, and One Unknown. I just want to see it, man. I just want to see it, dude. Just let me see it. Huh. I'm seriously worried you've forgotten to play around leaks as hate. I am pretty tired. Yep. Yeah, sure. Should have thought C's for flawless victory. Oh, to put him on 0 cards? Eh. Overrated. There's a screenshot. You know what's funny is the other day I was looking into trying to get all my therapies to match, and it's just so expensive to do, just due to the price difference. It would be much easier to get out of my preferred therapy and into the cheaper ones, but I can't justify that. I prefer these. Screenshot was removed. Hang on a sec. Robopod. It should work this time. Try it this time. Did it work? Okay, cool. I'm exhausted, guys. I'm gonna send it somebody else's way. Hope you had a really fun time. New Patreons, by the way, get me that email, get me that message. Let me know what your email is. I hate to shut down shop when we got so many people hanging, but you know what? I gotta get to sleep. But if you missed any, feel free to just hang. And is Bara playing standard? What are you doing, friend? What are you doing? I like Mark, though. That's where I'm going to send you guys. I like Mark. And you guys probably will, too. Limduel seems extremely difficult to use correctly. Or well? Yeah, it's a spicy one of. Is he playing Legacy again? Fog Mudget! Welcome to the Abrams special. Thanks for the follow. No, just got here. Lord, where have you been? Guys, by the way, if you want to read the articles from the stream, please join the Patreon. It's a really great thing that I can do for you guys, give you a little bit of extra content. Vietcha, thanks for the follow. It's a little way of me saying thanks to you guys, and I did just write another article, and it just came out today. So I'm keeping up with it. I'm doing it once a week. I'm writing an article, a Magic-related article, sometimes on Modern, Legacy, Vintage. Even once we wrote about Vintage. Please, I really appreciate the support. It allows me to play more Legacy dailies like we did earlier today. Thanks so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Seriously. Kazor! Like we did earlier. Welcome to the M Special. Thank you. Seriously, though, the support, it's unbelievable. You guys are just blowing me away. Yeah, you guys are in charge of how much you give. It's not like, it's not the... Oh, wow, we have 13 now. I need to talk to some of the new people. Oh, my gosh. That means we have way more patrons. Hang on, this goes out to you guys who just joined the Patreon program. Let me scroll down. Let's see if I can't find those names. That is at least one new Patreon. Holy crap. I'm going to give you a shout out. Hopefully you haven't gone away. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the support. It goes to tickets to support this stream, what the stream does. Again, I'm a full-time student, not working currently. So it allows me to have tickets to play more events for you guys to watch. This business does not make me any money. It's not a business, it's a hobby. That's a more accurate representation. So this goes out to you. Holy guacamole! Ape Trick, thank you so much, man. Welcome to the Knights. Welcome. Welcome to the Knights. Get me your email. Don't send it here. Send me like a private Twitch message, or I guess once I go offline you could whisper, not before. Just get me your email so that I can add you into the Google Drive. This goes out to you. Welcome to the Knights. Welcome.
Ride to Camelot.
This is to say setting up bot for 2 turns in a row. Lindell's plus Dark Confidant combo wombo. Thank you so much for the support. You guys are awesome. Seriously, you can give as little or as much as you could afford. If you can't afford it, hang on a second. Let me repeat this. If you can't afford to join the Patreon, I don't want you to, because your money needs to go elsewhere. Food, rent, wherever else it needs to go. But if you can, if you have an extra buck lying around and you want to join and want to read all the sweet content that I've got up there for you guys in the Google Drive, exclusive to the Patreon, I think it's worth it. You can ask Snaf or some of the other guys. They've read all of my content. There's 6 articles so far. Anyway, I'm going to throw it over to our friend Mark. Sometimes he's hosted me in the past, so I'm going to do him the same respect. Going to do the same for him. So, hope you guys had a fun time tonight. We're going to be playing more Doom Fins now that we're borrowing the cards. Again, shout out to Card Hoarder. Thank you guys so much for letting me be part of the team and be able to play with really, really cool cards. Yeah, Barra's got some great content, Full Metal. You guys are really going to love it. He's a really cool guy and loves jazz. Plays Legacy, so you can't go wrong. And he's hosted me in the past, so I think it's about time I paid him the same respect. And Isle of Cards is their paper card store. So Carter is the digital cards, Isle of Cards is paper. It's the same guys that I'm part of. So check them out if you need cards. Great places to get it. Oh, you mean my content? Oh, well, thank you. Since day one. I do put time into it. I don't just wham bam throw something. Hang on, let's look at one. You know what? All right. Demo session. There's about 100 of you guys in here. We're going to read the first article together. I don't think it was necessarily my best one, but hang on. We're gonna kind of preview one. We're gonna preview one. Hopefully my Patreons don't feel like, oh my god, you're giving it away. Also, I meant to edit this one a little. Like, that should be centered. It's been bothering me. Been meaning to go back and fix this one. So, I wrote this article about a month and a week ago. Reading time with Spawn. So basically, what I was trying to say with this particular article was I was trying to make the point that it's kind of a different, it's a different world out there. So the deck that I linked, this was kind of a cutesy brew. I think that the Twin Cast is adorable, but the list other than the Twin Cast is very relevant. This was the time of Dig Through Time. This was the time of Omnitel. Nah, never, man. I'd want more people to read it. But anyway, and so we were talking about... Let me... Boom. So this was in response to when Wizards R&D released the ban restricted list. So I wrote this in honor of that release. I think that was really big news. So I try to hit the big news in the Magic world, kind of bring it to you, give you a little bit of my own flavor. But basically, yeah, see you, Hottest. I'll see you. Maybe someday I'll brew that deck you're hoping I do, the Counterburn deck. So it's an A plus B comp. If you guys aren't familiar with it, because it's kind of gone in the metagame, because without the dig through time, it doesn't really work nearly as well. There's some people still trying to play it. Heavier Cunning Wish builds. Most players have gone back to Sneak and Show, if you're familiar with the deck. So, here's the point I was trying to make. Here's the total breakdown, top 16 of the event. This was Star City Games Worcester. This was the 13th of September, so this is a while back. But I'm referencing this. This was Kevin Briscoe's Omnitel, this list here. So notice something. Do you notice something? I was really excited about who took first that tournament. But notice something. Esper Mentor, Omnitel, Blue Eye Red Miracles, Miracles 3 times. The one that sticks out to me is Enchantress. That's awesome. 12 Post, Lands, Ad Nauseam Tendrils, Infect, Elves, Bug Delver, another Omnitel, Grixis Delver, Elves. So, if you look at this, the vast majority of those players are playing Dig Through Time decks. Dig Through Time deck, dig, 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 not a dig deck, dig, not dig, dig, not dig, not dig, potentially dig, but probably not dig, 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 dig. So you look at that, and what does it tell you? I think that Wizards made the right call, and this article was actually really cool because I actually took it a step further. I actually polled you guys. I went to several different Magic streams and communities, and I actually put this straw poll up, and I polled. So Card Hoarder just tells you the cheapest bot for a card? No. Super Magic and Boo, you're referring to this. You're referring to this MTGO wiki price. This is a useful tool too, as well. I use it a lot when I'm looking for cheap prices. You're thinking of that. I don't know if they have that functionality. This is more about like a place whereabouts to buy from. Magic cards online, and then Magic cards in paper. Sorry, digital Magic Online cards, and then paper cards. But I digress. Really quick, back to where we were. So I actually did this. I did some research, and I got a lot of different votes. I was shooting for 50. I capped it at 47. I just could not get those last 3 votes. I didn't want to make it illegitimate, vote myself or anything. No, 47 votes from people in the community. Anyway. So basically, yes, the consensus was yes. It has pushed other decks out of the format. It made decks possible like Omnitel, pretty powerful degenerate combo that just invalidates a lot of other strategies. With Omnitel in the format, it was kind of like, well, why are you playing Jund? Why are you playing this? Why are you playing that? There's really not much point. There are other decks too. I think Goblins is a great example that just don't meaningfully do anything against this. You drink coffee? Oops. And you have to sleep because of your test. Oh, orphan chocolate. Oh, orphan chocolate. A bunch of people said I don't care either way. That was funny. I got about 28%. 13 votes said that. And then about 19%, 9 votes, they said, no, I love Dig Through Time. Now I'm imagining those are the players that were benefiting from Dig. Yeah, but most other people said, no, we don't like it. We want it gone. So... And that's kind of, I broke that down here, and I was saying, number one's probably Omni. That was kind of the biggest example of the deck that primarily would not even exist, I would say, without Dig Through Time. You don't see it being played.